talked. I have noticed a flaw for whenever I pull out Garland for a video. For some reason, I only seem to shit talk about Magia Exedra with him except for like 2 separate occasions. So today I decided to break that streak and talk positive about Exedra by explaining how to fix it lol. But before I do that, I must explain the issues with the game. To understand what we're tackling here instead of making up shit. So let's begin on to the first issue. As you all know, this game is yet another PMMM slot machine. This is seemingly the only kind of entertainment those arseholes at Aniplex can think of for a series as big as Magia Record, let alone PMMM. Come on, it's a dark and edgy series of magical teenagers suffering. There's way more you can do with that other than a shitty slot machine for the 100th time. If a series as basic and easy to understand such as Sonic is able to come up with a lot of unique mobile games, then so can a huge complex anime. The next issue is with the story, or well, lack of, since it's just reusing old shit with a fairly interesting overlapping one. If you're gonna try to recreate what FFRK did, you're going to need a ton of interesting characters and an actual story. Mind you, both games are gotcha. Exedra has no excuse for fucking up this bad. Holy shit, this guy knows ball. Anyway, on to the third issue. The gameplay is completely stolen from Honkai Star Rail with little to no changes. Couldn't they have made it less obvious? Gosh. Even Kemono Trends did a better job at making something original from taking something else. Kemono Trends is niche as shit and is nowhere near as big as PMMM. Again, they have no excuse. So with these issues in place, I will explain how Magia Exedra could be fixed. First off, get rid of all signs of gambling. Nobody wants it and this is literally the one thing that killed Magia Record. But how will they make money? You might ask. Simple. Make Magia Exedra cost money with optional DLC or whatever. Like this, everyone can get the characters without needing to gamble and instead just need to make a single purchase. And for those that want more, you can spend more. No need to pray to the Aniplex gods to get that bikini say I also want. Now, why would anyone want to spend money on a shitty HSR ripoff with a shitty story? That's where the second fix comes in. Ditch the self-insert and make someone new. Not only do PMMM fans not deserve a self-insert after all the hell they've run to other fandoms and themselves, but they actively hate self-inserts as well. Do any of you understand how problematic this stupid fucking ship is? I have seen numerous shippers of these two send threats, insults, and attacks all because they only ship and self-insert. Plus I rarely see anyone that isn't papa make fan art of her anyway. She's completely useless. Replacing her with someone new can force the creators to actually come up with something new. This lazy attempt at a self-insert is not only ignored by basically everyone in the fandom, but completely undeserved and uninteresting as well. And next, the gameplay. I'm going to show you gameplay from Fate Extellally. love to show you a scene of Mami fighting a witch, but Aniplex hates me. What I'm trying to get at here is that the way Enix plays should be how a proper PMMM game should be. The current gameplay of Exedra is repetitive and adds literally nothing to the table. Copying from Fate Exedra would instead make a much more accurate Madoka Magica game, and a more fun and engaging one. The creators already tried to copy Fate's success and failed. Second time would be the charm. Plus, Honkai Star Rail's gameplay is low-key boring. They literally have an auto-battle feature in both games. Making the gameplay more like Exedra would force people to actually play and learn how to get better. And lastly, when updating, make sure everything important is added first. There is no reason as to why Ashley fucking Taylor got in the game before Nagisa. I'll give a pass to Ultimate Madoka and Devil Homeru since they're trying to build hype. But there are PMMM fans out there that literally don't know who Nagisa even is or even cares about her and Aniplex. Can you please cut it out with forcing these two anime together? They're nothing alike and there was no reason to add them. But taught they? I know about the stupid fucking figure collaboration. It makes no sense, but IRL anime merch isn't supposed to make sense. It's supposed to make money. Magia Exedra is supposed to be the next chapter in Magia Records' life. Why the fuck are you adding such a useless crossover for Lolibait and fanservice? The saddest part is that there are probably still girls missing from Record that the stupid collab girls got in before. I wouldn't know if it's true since I quit day one lol. Also, when are we going to get a magical girl? He told me. Alternate timelines are a thing, so Hitomi being one wouldn't be odd either. Aniplex tried to make her popular in the fandom by making her a lesbian for Homura in PSP, which failed. Maybe making her a magical girl would be able to pacify the fandom's hate for her. Also, don't forget to make her a canon lesbian too. The Americans only like woke representation so they can sexualize it without feeling bad. So basically, the best way to fix Magia Exedra is to delete everything and restart from scratch. I made this video in hopes to actually fix Exedra, but I ended up just proving why the game is shit, again. And as an apology for that, here's my take on an actual good Magia Exedra story they tell. The story starts with the only 3 magical girls. They are all friends and nothing more. They go on the PMMM subreddit and see all the horrible stuff of them. Madoka cries. Mami states. And with the last 2 semi-working brain cells Homura has, she somehow finishes the sentence that says, "Great job, Homura. That must have been very difficult for you." The story then finishes off with the 3 wishing Aniplex to erase them from existence. Nice going, PMMM subreddit. You made Aniplex's money makers suicidal. Not gonna lie, I think this story isn't only unique, but is very realistic as well. This might be the Exedra story to end all PMMM fan stories. And in conclusion, Magia Exedra is unsalvageable and fuck the subreddit. Also fuck this guy's video too. You make trash gotcha your whole purpose in life. You don't get a say in whether Exedra is shit or not. And yeah, fuck Exedra, and make Madoka X Mikoto-chan canon. That is all.
It is our fate to fight one another.